Guys, Bill McMillan here with a quick video update on Wednesday evening, NDWX.com. Appreciate you logging on. Really a quiet weather pattern over the course of the next few days. We may see a few snow flurries late tonight, not a big deal. May also deal with a quick hitting rain shower or snow shower Saturday evening into Sunday morning. Again, not a big deal. I think, though, a more active weather pattern awaits as we go deeper into next week, and then we're also going to just reload the bitterly cold air. We're calling this a bit of a relaxation from the bitterly cold air, at least here over the next couple of days. Not saying that we're dealing with some sort of monster blowtorch pattern where we have day upon day of above normal temperatures. As a matter of fact, I think the warmest that we see here will probably be somewhere in that 42 to 45 degree range, and most likely that comes Saturday. And then really every model run that we're looking at just continues to look more and more impressive, at least when it comes to the both the duration of the cold, but also just the absolute temperature. I don't think that we've seen the coldest air so far this winter season by any stretch of the imagination. I think that probably is still in front of us. The overall weather pattern, at least given the ensemble data and some of the other computer model guidance that we look at, does suggest a very, very cold stretch coming, at least for our part of the country. Coming up probably somewhere the last week, 5 days or so, 5 to 7 days of January, and really in what we're looking at rolling on into February. So we will take the brief, quiet time of things while we can get it. Rest up and get ready for the next round of fun, if you will. So overnight tonight, probably lows looking somewhere in the middle teens, I would say. I think the HRRR has got a pretty good handle on this, probably fall into the middle teens and then remain rather steady there. Not nearly as cold as what we dealt with this morning, where some areas were below zero. And then with a few flurries late tonight into early Thursday, those will get out, and I think we will introduce a little bit of sunshine back into the forecast Thursday. The NAM suggests that we warm up to around the 30-degree mark tomorrow afternoon. I think with enough sunshine we should crack the freezing mark tomorrow. We'll hope for that anyway. Regardless, it will be a milder feel than what we dealt with today. The next big item on the agenda, if you want to call it that, will be what is looking like a very windy day on Saturday. Strong southwest winds in play that may gust upwards of 30 miles an hour or so Saturday afternoon, and that will help usher in a milder feel, though. We probably will top out again somewhere in the low to mid-40s around central Indiana Saturday afternoon. I think the next storm of significance comes next week. We'll handle that in future updates. We'll take a look at our latest 7-day before we close things out. Wanted to take a look at the latest GFS ensemble here and just show you how the weather pattern evolves in a way that once again is going to feature a direct discharge of Arctic air into the central and eastern portions of the country. We've gone over the sea surface temperature anomalies countless times over the fall and in the past several weeks, and when you have the anomalous water temperature pattern here, the sea surface temperatures off of the Pacific Northwest, when you get that warmer water sitting off the northwest coast, it does promote a ridge up into Alaska, which in return will tap any Arctic air that is available and send it south. And that's been the case this month so far, and it looks like as we move forward that's going to be the case in coming days and weeks. And as you can see, as we put this into motion, this is all the way out valid January 26th, just a frigid look to the overall weather pattern for the eastern half of the country, really, and it just does not let up. If anything, it appears to strengthen over time, and this is the type pattern that can really deliver some just nasty cold air into the Midwest. And I will say also that it appears, given what we're looking at here, that we've got enough of an active southern stream where if we can get the two jet streams, be it the northern and the southern stream, to meet up or phase, if you will, that could certainly lead to some fun, some wintry times ahead in regards to storm potential as well. I know a lot of people are wanting snow. We've had the cold. A lot of people want more snow, and I do believe over the coming weeks we're looking at obviously a cold pattern, but also one that's snowy as well. So wanted to touch on that briefly. Also, the 10 to 15 day outlook here is one that just features widespread cold, really, from the plains east. And given what we're seeing, we would certainly agree with that. Also, I want to mention that the European ensembles, while we can't show them right here, actually I didn't pull them up for this video. In particular, there's relatively good agreement with the European ensemble data as well, and a very cold pattern returning to wrap up January and move on into February. So lots of fun as we move forward. A quick look at the latest 7-day before we close things out. Again, maybe a snow flurry late tonight into early Thursday, not a big deal. Probably top out around freezing Thursday. Going to the mid-30s on Friday. Dry conditions continue. A southwesterly flow will bump us up into the mid-40s Saturday. Gusty winds, maybe up to 30 miles an hour. Quick hitting rain or snow shower possible Sunday morning. Not a big deal again. And then we'll wait and see what happens next week. More details to come as we kind of look through some of the data in regards to storm potential next week. Guys, have a great evening. As always, thank you for logging on to NDWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.